It looks like we are remaining on the path to September. CPI headline comes in down 0.1%. The forecast was it would go up by 0.1, and core comes in up just 0.1. The forecast 0.2. So some real progress there on CPI. The Fed is going to be glad to see. On a year-over-year basis, the CPI is at 3%, and the core is at 3.3%. So a lot of good news in the inflation headline numbers. In terms of jobless claims, 222, we go the other way. Instead of the crisis level, we're going back to where we used to be. Continuing claims, 1,852,000.
Mike McKee, I'm going to come back to you and use the words of Chairman Powell. Repeat them again. The question is, are we sufficiently confident that it is moving sustainably down to 2%? I'm not prepared to say that just yet. After these numbers, would he be prepared to say that?
He might be. It'll be a lot harder to say that we've got a lot more work to do, given the way some of these numbers are breaking down. Of course, we saw a big drop in gasoline prices. That continues. And we've seen oil prices go down, especially with the IAEA report. And that is a big part of what all this is. But the biggest thing is housing. And housing has finally gotten into the area the Fed has been expecting for a long time. Owner's equivalent rent up just 0.3. That is the lowest since the fall of 2021. Rent of shelter up just 0.2%. Rent of primary residence 0.3. So a lot of good news there. We also see that lodging away from home fell by 2%. It's interesting because this is the time of year when the tourist places like where I am would be full. And so lodging it was a little bit of a surprise coming down in June by that much. I'm still looking here to see motor vehicle insurance is what I'm trying to get to here, because that's a big deal. New cars and trucks prices, new cars down by 0.4, and used cars down by 1.5%. So all of that continues to be the kind of thing that we're looking for.